Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to Stampers Club. I'm Karen Trolfa, and today I have like the simplest card ever to share with you today. Let me show you what we're going to be playing with. It's called Paper Tags Bundle, and it's a little bit of a fun fold, so you have a little bit of something a little different. Definitely black and white, very, very, very simple. But again, it's using the Paper Tags Bundle. Love how these layer with each other. And don't these look like little dog bones? Like they just look too cute. Like they should just be doggy bones, right? So if you have a dog set, this would be a great stamps or die to carry on with you, right? Let me show you how I made this card. So I have some basic black cardstock that it was a half a sheet vertical and I cut 2 3/4 off of it. And you're going to use that piece. And then I scored at 5 1/2. So we have a little bit of a score line here. Now the inside of the card, because this is a fun fold, we want to see the inside, right? So we're going to add some white, basic white, just to the inside of the card. Super easy, right? And then I used some of the Botanical Texture Designer Series paper because that is like all in black and white. And it's just got some nice patterns if you want to make a very simple card. Again, I'm telling you, this is like the quickest card ever. This is like one of them 3-minuters, right? So there's the card base. Then I used some basic white to stamp on. Now, this is a bold stamp. So getting enough ink on here is the key to these bold stamps. Make sure you get it nice and inked up. Now, I have small hands, so a lot of times with these larger stamps, I do work upside down quite often. Get nice and wet there. And I even leave it upside down, especially on these bold ones, because I want to make sure that I get a really clear image. So if I work upside down, it leaves me the opportunity to actually rub across this to make sure that I have a full impression. And voila, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Now we're going to die cut that out so that we have this piece. And then that extra piece that I trimmed off of here, I've die cut the other layer. Now I'm going to dimensional these up to each other. You know, my girl's best friends, dazzling diamonds here, right? Everybody needs a diamond in their stamp room. And, you know, you definitely are the diamond that shines the brightest in your stamp room. But, you know, some dimensionals might be giving you a little bit of competition. Just teasing. All right, so I'm going to layer these up so that the hearts overlap there. Okay, and bring in some of the new basic white ribbon, which is just adorable because it's got like not obviously it's white, but look, it's got a little bit of texture to it, and it kind of has a little bit of a shimmer in there too, right? And then some black twine. Well, it's linen thread, black linen thread. So we're gonna put that through there. And then I'm going to add a bow around this here. All right. Get enough over there so I can make this bow. So I'm just going to tie this together. Oh, I think I have way too much here. All right, let's get that on there. I'm all thumbs today. I don't know why. But get that together, give that a nice little tie right at the top. Perfect. Now that's easier. And then we're just going to make a little bow here, just like tying your shoes. Nothing fancy. Get a little of that over there. Pull those down to where I want them. A little uneven there. And then we'll trim the tails. Perfect, right? So I'm going to dimensional this on here. You could do it there. You could just leave it on. But to line up my dimensionals, I'm going to flip that over to where I want it on the card. And then that way I know where to put my dimensionals. Now I could be using black dimensionals. That's what we have them for, so that you know, even the sideways, they kind of disappear. But this is a big enough image that they're not too close to the edge, so I don't think you're going to be seeing them. All right, and then get that back on the front and get that down. I want to trim these a little bit so that they're not quite so tall. There we go. And voila, one super simple, quick card. Did I not tell you that it was not the easiest, simplest card ever? And of course, you get your greeting in here, right? But isn't that lovely? So this again was the paper tags bundle. It's a brand new set. Was just released in May with the new catalog. So obviously this is a great time to buy because, you know, you need to refill your stash up, right? With all of these really amazing bundles that are just brand new this year. If you have any questions, go ahead and reach out to me. I would love some comments on whether you thought this card was easy enough or not. And did you learn anything with that working upside down with your bold stamps? Did you think that might help you? Would love to hear your stories about that. In the meantime, you guys all have a great stamp happy day. Bye now.